ceiling, and that you would press and hold to get my attention up here in the cab. It sends a medical alert in this vicinity. Then I get you the medic. And we're going to leave all the foot trails behind you. I'm sure you're grateful for that.
Aici
You
e
get to sit
Cita,
down for 25
dacă e
minutes
afară.
and watch the scenery go by, which is beautiful. East Africa is part of the scenery on our left, but we'll be sharing with you in about 20 minutes because we head out to South Africa first on our journey of 25 minutes and 2.5 miles. It's a soothing encounter, one with hopefully some good memories for your family. Here on the right-hand side, you've got a lot of visiting birds. The American pelicans are sharing the place with our crown crane and marabou stork, and next-door neighbors, the greater flamingos. But it is an environment that is conducive to soothing moments, and hopefully more of that will be yours as well. Now, where we represent the Africa Savannah, one of the 8 hubs that we work in, we're all in different locations on this lengthy vehicle. And that's a little tough because you'll see things your neighbor cannot. So to make it more enjoyable, we talk about those closest to us we can all see when we start our journey in South Africa next.
Aici o să fie rhino în dreapta, da, la că sunt afară.
It's a rhino, not a rhino.
Sau i-a mutat.
Ooh, there's a turkey bird. There's a turkey. Turkey.
Now, as we start to enter South Africa here on the left, where it all began in the 60s, bringing a couple hundred individuals out from the San Diego Zoo, our other front door to the Wildlife Alliance, and our journey truly has been miraculous. We've returned 40 species to the wild. California condors may be one that you remember, only number 22 left in the 80s. We gathered them together despite the difficulties of it, and we've returned about 400 of the 500 that have been born to the wild. Yet we are still continuing that effort in our area, working with the burrowing owl and pocket mouse. We always include the indigenous helping us. The Kumeyaay and the Degüeño definitely assist in that, because the southwest hub, the hills around us that represent home, have been leveled in many areas for urbanization. So those numbers for the burrowing owl and pocket mice have dropped enough to get them of concern, and pocket mice aerate the soil, disperse seeds. The balance of nature depends on the small and the big of it all, so that all life thrives, and we get it. So do you. So we thank you for that. Now you're going to be seeing things on the right, maybe even the grubby zebra when we hit the top of this hill. But being that they are critically endangered and only about 3,000 remain, they accompany others that are either bachelor herds. Sometimes seeing something at all is impossible. But that's why it works, you know. I mean, they can disappear, just like in the wild. But literally, not do we want that to happen. The land has to be there for them to be in the wild. Seriously, the springbok never make an appearance till about 5 o'clock, so as we enter South Africa, it's nice to catch a glimpse of them. We'll stop here, enjoy that scene, and when we fully stop, you're more than welcome to stand to get a photo of either side. That includes the bird marsh here on the right, the curiosity of the crown crane with his neck reaching way up there, pink-backed pelicans, and who else is in our sights? Anybody? The big carcass definitely is. And the smallest of swans, Castabana, right there in the middle. But it is nice to know that there are others in here that we can't see because they're hiding underneath the trees. Red-breasted geese, 3 species of vultures, lappets-faced, rupels, and Cape vultures hide behind the waterfall often. It's not running today, I guess. It was this morning, so with that, we're going to cruise. And of course, more than that, anything more endangered is also going to be on the right, and critically so, the addax that we pass by on the right, now numbering about 100 remaining. True desert dwellers, because we don't need much water, they get it from the vegetation they eat in the wild. So with that said, we'll stop next to two species in South Africa on the left you might even be familiar with, listening to everything around them, because they face different directions, so they can keep an eye on things around them too. The gemsbok, or South African oryx, and the sable antelope. So let's stop and enjoy them. It is amazing. Now the color scheme of things tells you everything about where they live. Usually, if you have a sable color, or even an orange color, you live where it's green. And in the Africa savannas, there's green. There are wet seasons, there are dry seasons, there are shade areas, so they gravitate more to the greener areas. Though near the feeder troughs, not so much, because we rake the place clean every day and we want to make sure it's sanitary. But where the green is, they will be, because sitting in green, you can't be seen by a predator with limited color vision. And only can you distinguish that when you put your camera on the grayscale. Then you see the effect that a predator like a lioness sees. Otherwise, if you have a light colored coat, you're usually a desert dweller, semi-arid area dweller, and the gemsbok are no exception. So with that said, nature provides them the essence of survival, whether it's simple color, markings, behaviors, you name it, indicative of why we want to save the land they're in, and the plants as well, to help all life thrive together.
The baby, Lauren, the baby
The
giraffe.
smallest thing can make the biggest difference. The smallest of wasps pollinates the biggest of trees, the African elephant ear fig tree that is in the village near the guest services department.
See the baby giraffe?
So like I said, everything is important, and you're helping us
It's all-
save it,
it's back
so we
there,
thank
but-
you immensely for that.
Oh, we passed it.
Your years of dedication are paying off,
It's okay.
and to inspire the next generation every day. Good. So good people need to be told they are, and I will always do that. I don't know if we'll see anything else on this long stretch, because I think the veterinarian is in the area, because I saw his truck as we entered South Africa. Or hers, whatever. I don't know who's driving today, but we've got 6, I think, full-time vets that work at the Paul Harder Veterinary Medical Clinic, and on every single species as well. So that's a tremendous responsibility. And I don't know if the Somali wild ass have gone in their bedrooms, but this is the section on the right. Well, there you are. Thank you very much. Come on over here. Closer, please. Show us that the blind date's working, okay? Now, if you're in the last trailer, you're probably not seeing anything yet. It's an awkward corner. But they're shy. Tails flicking back and forth like windshield wipers mean I see you, you can't fool me, to a predator. And of course, we are considered that to each and every species. So that's why the distance we're at, the elevation we're at, is a little bit more comforting to everyone. These now number only about 200 remaining. Somali wild ass, critically endangered. Challenging you to find any bighorn sheep in the mountain habitat above us? Maybe. Nothing but rocks right now, because over the years we'd have had everything from Himalayan tar, Turkoman markhor goats, Barbary sheep, blue sheep, and Nubian ibex. Now we got bighorn sheep. Once in a great while at the very, very top, or meandering from bottom to top in 15 seconds, they appear. But where habitat loss is something that is a concern, we're working with those in Baja to learn more about that, see how we can work together to help. Climbing this next hill will give you a chance to appreciate nature's nurturing without my intrusion. And when we do get to the top, we'll be in the Africa Forest Hub area. Sitting on the top of the hill across from us are the wildebeest. I don't know if they'll be better seen when we get to the other side, but anything beyond the middle we share with you from that standpoint, generally speaking. Below us, the roan antelope, a species with big ears, excellent hearing because they live in a dense wooded area and need better hearing than eyesight, as well as being referred to as horse antelope because of the thick neck. And this is the first time today I've seen them. So in this section, even the orange coats of the Ugandan cob are a challenge to view, and I think there may be a chance view of one on our left, if not others below him sitting on that hill. There they are.
There it is.
Only ones in the U.S., the Ugandan cob. Now, be it near impossible to share the bridge with the tram that's on it, I'll kind of slowly meander up there in hopes that they leave, because we're on a really tight schedule, about minutes apart. And if so, I will slow this down to a crawl and talk about the hills around us. The Africa savannah is filled with drought-tolerant plants that have been around here for thousands of years without much water at all. We get maybe 3 inches of rain a year, and we had that in October, so who knows what's next. Though the temperatures in the morning have been in the 40s, in the evening as well, and in between the Santa Ana winds up to 25, 30 miles an hour wreak havoc with the place. But the plants have survived out here in the hills, and the animals therein. Bobcats, coyotes, roadrunners, rattlesnakes, you name it, they're out here, including the burrowing owl and the pocket mouse that we are saving. So with that, look to the right at the Africa forest. We're going to stop on this bridge, but the thing I find hardest in this area to see, the species that's the biggest in here are the orange coats, known as bongo, from the Ituri rainforest of Zaire. You just never know. It could be under shade tree behind me, up ahead of me, in between, but very much difficult to view. The other two mammal species in here are a little bit easier to see typically. Rust in color, the red ledgeway, maybe about 2 o'clock, sit up on the hill. The smaller tan ones sometimes make an appearance behind me on the right, the little red-fronted gazelle. But we got a ways to go check out the wildebeest and more. So with that, let's head downhill alongside every habitat we've come up on to find others not yet mentioned that we can all see.
Yeah, there's one there. I got it on camera.
And usually where there's a hill, the likelihood of finding somebody sitting below it is pretty good. And as I pass this next hill on the left, we'll be looking underneath the shade trees and maybe get lucky enough to see the wildebeest that we saw from the other side. No guarantees though, because they have a tremendous ability to hide. So keep looking under the trees. Nothing yet on our left below us, but you never know. I do see them past the trees as we come to a stop. And their youngsters are there with them that can get up within 15 minutes of birth and run with the herd at top speed. That's a real edge in survival. But truly remarkable is the fact that they're pollinators. When they run across the Serengeti, they pick up seeds in the beard, disperse them elsewhere, and everybody else gets something to eat too. So it's a balance of nature thing that we want to save everything in. We thank you for participating in what we consider the most important task is saving the planet, you know? So there you go. A lot of places for them to hide in, and that's a good thing. If you can't hide, you're not going to be as healthy, for sure. And every species, by the way, is on what we call an SSP, the Species Survival Plan. They're numbered at birth, little number on the year. And of course, then you follow them for life because you know their lineage. And it's basically a dating service, the SSP, we call it, Species Survival Plan. Other accredited zoos and aquariums can find one of a different lineage, and no inbreeding follows. Yes. As you look up the hills at Manzanita, yucca, coastal sage, chaparral, it's all a beautiful thing. Maybe even mule deer might make an appearance for you, because I think that is always fun when we see them. The tree on my left that I'm now passing is finishing the red color that it usually gets for about a month. These are fire trees, and you can see them for miles when that fully red color is in. Right now it's yellow, so it'll be kind of changing colors, schemes, and definitely impressive. You want to see the giraffe tree
Oh my God,
on our
there it
left
is right
above
there.
me with the thorns? That's what they love to eat the most, thorn tree. Even the thorns are edible because they don't have teeth on the upper jaw. They have bony upper palate that allows them to chew thorns in their thick saliva and digest it. Pretty cool, huh?
Just doesn't
And at night,
wild,
after we
doesn't
go home, they come off
control
that
out
fence
there.
line and chew the half of it. The horticulture department has propagated 1.3 million specimens of plants out here. Some edible for others down at the zoo. Pandas need bamboo, we grow it. Koalas need eucalyptus, 26 different varieties, and only the shoots do they want. So they're picky eaters, and I get it. I am too. So with that said, we all eat something different, and that's why all species eat something different too. Some are tree trimmers like the giraffe, others are pollinators, others, well, they are lawn mowers like the rhinos. So with that, speaking of lawn, we have what we call kikuyu grass, a noxious weed that grows rampant, that you have to have permits to grow in here, as well as Bermuda. We have sprinklers that are part of the water reclamation system that come on at their discretion in the winter or the summer for some sections to be green. And if we're lucky enough, we'll see one of our wildlife safaris coming by us. The trucks with people in it that are booked through the guest services or online, they take out for an hour to get an even closer proximity to the species that we're looking for.
I want to let you know that they did just trank one of the giraffes out here.
We don't need to hear that, newbie. Jeez. Doo-doo, doo-doo. Hey, in there. Can we go? I used to do that. No tarp was on the top. I kept getting sunstroke. I said, I'm out. See you, bye. After 3 decades of sun, I'm done. Yep, pass the baton on to somebody else. Thank you. And with that, the Maasai giraffe are taking note. The veterinarian truck is on site, so too are the babies. One male born 23rd of April, the female born May 5th. So with that, we do know the veterinarian's in that truck. It's downhill from them, and everybody's paying close attention to that. On the alert. Veterinarian in the area, code green. Look at them all go. They'd chase that truck to far ends of the universe if they could. Look at them go. You mess with one of them, the whole herd comes after you. Look at them. They would. They'd run after that truck. Give you the look. Head up. Ears out. I wouldn't mess with one of them. Predators make that mistake. It's their last mistake. Because the whole herd mob attacks them. They don't like anybody. I love that attitude. Here we go. Cape Buffalo. Whee! Let's go. What else have we got down here? Oh, look at these plants on the left. You won't see them bloom except for November to February. These are red rocket protea. Aren't they gorgeous? And when the sun hits them, they're almost iridescent. The tree above me blooms March to May. It's called an African red coral tree. You gotta see that too. We have such a skilled horticulture department, I tell you. If any of you are on board here today, thank you for what you do. If you brought your family out, I never know who's going to be on here, staff members, family members, old and new, because, you know, there have been a lot of people that worked here in our 53 plus years, and we're grateful. Ooh, they're coming back. Oh, Cape Buffalo, you have another shot at the truck. Oh, you do? Look at her face. Come on over here, dude. So I feel sorry a little bit for the wildlife care specialists and the veterinarians that have to work around them. You do not have an easy job lifting bales of hay and raking the place clean, counting everybody, and look at your attitude, Cape Buffalo. You don't even like us for it. Oh, way to go, dude. The larger tan antelope, known as eland, huge at 1,100 pounds. They're quite athletic. They could probably jump over the truck because they can go up 8 feet. I haven't seen them do it here, maybe a foot off the ground, but if a predator is chasing you, I bet you they could. They say they can.
That's so too.
They meaning the indigenous. So where is the vet truck? Oh, there it is on the left. Good luck. I'm not laughing, really not. Don't mess with the Cape Buffalo. Well, I could tell you stories and write a book. Maybe one day, if they keep telling me to. It'd be a good seller. Anywho, I gotta go. When am I getting in trouble again? But then I'm good at it. HR knows me well. Oh, geez, if you're on HR's list, just look me up, huh? I got stock at the place. Alrighty, let's go. I'll be good, promise. For about 20 seconds. Let's go into East Africa here on the right. Once I start laughing, it's over for me. But you'll have fun. What do we got? Nothing? Oh, good, something. Looks like a rock? Nope. Hey, 2 of them? Ooh, that doesn't happen until 5 o'clock. What's up? They know that that's around. That's why. They have a great sense of smell. That truck smells different. The ears pick up the sounds. That's different. And they definitely are impressive. The southern white rhino. Anybody else besides that one on the hill? It's when they roll in the mud below. See that kind of water area where the crows are flying over? They get the residual effect of rhinos rolling in the mud. But rhinos have been around here for quite a while. And truly, we started with southern white rhino. And they came over from Africa, not these two that are there, but in the beginnings, you know? And the indigenous, oh, look, 2 more of them. You guys are really great. Thank you very much. I think all the people on board have brought me good luck. And I can't creep up behind the cart safari too much and scare the people off the back of the truck. It's like a golf cart up ahead of me. It's a private tour. I'm infringing on their space, but that's okay. Here on the right side, you got, if we stand up on the right side below me in the shadows, a beautiful example of those I truly think are sweet. Because they're big. They get a bad rep. You know what I mean? If you're big, you get a bad rep. They're not bad. They run away from you. Just looking at you, they're scared of you. Well, they can't see you, first of all, because they only see about 30 yards. So if you're ever in front of one when they're running 25 miles an hour, don't. You'll be a speed bump. They can't even see you. They make up for it with the great hearing, huh, girl? You know my voice, don't you? She says, yeah, I know you. My sweet face. Oh, I love you. Go sleep. Just listening to those pros. Now me. Come on, turn your ears again. She says, you're staying way too long. Okay, I'm going. I'm really trying. I'd stay here and look at you for, oh, I'm supposed to be back by now. Whoops. Late again. Whoops. Once I get out here, I hate looking at time, because time is relative. And when you're having fun, I have fun every day, you know. You got a good sense of humor, have fun, hard work. Yeah, sometimes when it's 122 degrees out here, it's really tough. If you've ever experienced that, I don't know. It's true. I want to see more of the protea on the right. Look at them blooming beautifully. Well, you won't see the iridescent color until the sun hits them, but it's really, really pretty. The tree above me, another thorn tree.
No, you
Boy, the
don't.
giraffe would love to get that. I'm sure you have places to go after this, like maybe the trails that lead to the Sumatran tiger habitat, or what Australia's have. This is a 1-lane highway and 2 vehicles ahead of me need permission to go, so let's look to the right at the lion camp and see if we got anything going there. First car will see something, but I can't creep up too much further. That'd be an intrusion on the tour ahead of me. So now, stop on the right, look and listen while I call the tram station. If this one's leaving, I don't need to call. Tram station T40 Lion Camp. See, I don't get in trouble that way. It's only when you don't call. If you're running behind, you know. And I love that because you get the best of the best today. This is probably hands down. You can go around 100 times. One that really piques our interest. Look at the sky. Pretty. Come on, Tram. Move it. Move it, move it. But while we're sitting here, it's a good thing to look at the seat you're sitting on, gather the items that are yours, so you don't leave them on board. Because I've seen everything in my years of being here, including a sheriff's badge. I want to keep it, but that would have been a bummer. Some sheriff didn't have his badge. I really am. Okay, here we go. On the right side, if you're sitting there, preferably an adult will take the knob that's on the door, not now, but when I fully stop, push the knob forward, the door will open, the exit will be up front, and so will I be unless I'm fired. But you know what? Even that side, every day I live large. Have a good one, huh? I'll be in C's Candy. Thank you very much. Have fun. I'm Carol. You guys have a blast, all right?